Welcome back, marblers. Pam here with Magic Studios. Last marbling session I talked about the Galget pattern, and I showed you that pattern, which is Turkish for to and fro. And the pattern in and of itself is not generally printed because it is the basis for all future patterns. So here we go, we're diving deeper. Today I will build on that pattern with the next one that I like to show, which is the Non Pareil. In French it means unequaled. So the tools you need today are an optional single point. Remember, you can do a Galget with a single point. You need a 1-inch rake to fit your tray, and then a new tool that we need today is the Non Pareil comb. Basically what that means is that all of the points are very close together. They can be this close. This is one of my favorite tools and ways that I like the Non Pareil. Or you can create and build a Non Pareil comb with pins, needles, where they're very, very close together. I have an extremely large Non Pareil comb that I made with quilting needles, and the scarf I'm wearing is an example of the Non Pareil design on fabric. Also, I will be using a signature set of colors. It'll be in the shop as NP colors. So let's get started. Okay, we're in the studio now, and I'm going to be applying drops randomly on the size. I always have that bottle of surfactant handy because you never know when paints are going to mess up. So add a few drops, stir it up really well, and then pull it back up into your pipette and watch as it drops on the surface. You should see a quick difference between the two drops. So with this random drop series, I'm just need that surfactant again. That's why you have it out on your table ready to use. And this rose paint even has a lot of white. You can't always count on that to make the paint spread the way you want to. Next, I have an awesome violet that I'm dropping on, as well as a dark green. So you start with your 1-inch rake. You come down and split that stroke and go back to the top. And now I always do from left to right, so go first from the left to the right. Be sure and split those strokes. That's when you get it the best. And there's the Non Pareil comb. Now, a trick with the Non Pareil comb is that the closer the teeth are together, the slower you draw through that size. And you keep watching all during today's lesson, and you may see the size move because it is being pulled too quickly. Next, proper application of the paper to freeze frame that print. And here we go. It looks awesome. A little blurry right now because it has some bleed through, but there's the rinsed print. Okay, so we're going to make another vertical print, and this time I'm also going to put the paint on vertically, so that can be a comparison point for you in your marbling practice. So choose any arrangement of colors that you want. Make sure you go all the way down the tray, and then go back and forth between side to side to layer your colors in. I always like to set up a light-dark contrast because you can see how it shows up. Each drawing stroke shows up. It's a lot better that way. And this bright blue is just awesome. So start vertically, go all the way down to the bottom. Don't bump out that pipette, you'll have a mess. And then split those strokes and go back to the top. And then left, for me, left to right. You can go right to left. So go across, see those strokes. Now divide them going back. Yes, perfect division makes for a perfect pattern. And now slow it down, and gradually use that Non Pareil comb to make those close drawn lines. Excellent. And the reveal. Here it goes. I pull slowly sometimes just because I want the paint to stick, and voila. Look at. Okay, we're ready to start again. I want to show you a different way to draw a pattern. So again, I'm placing my paint vertically down the tray, and watch out for that eyeball. He's spying on us. Again, I'm setting up that good color contrast. And with this print, I want to show you how you can make your Non Pareil a horizontal pattern. I'm having fun on this one because I'm adding paint on top of paint as well. Get that yellow going in top of the dark green, and then we'll choose some pink to go on top of the blue. And for this, you start horizontal. Cross split. Remember, this is a 5-stroke drawing pattern, so it's an odd number. So the way you start drawing the very first time will be your last stroke. So that's how a good, easy way to remember what stroke to start with for how your pattern is going to print. And look at that. You have to have a wider comb as well, but you still go uber slow on that. And pulling the print. Here we go. For a magical marbling reveal. Are you counting to 3 every time you lay down your paper and before you pick it up? That's a good practice. And there it is. And rinsed. All right, let's change it up one more time. I've got some whisk or brushes that I'm going to apply the paint. And why did I start with pink? That's the lightest color and you can't see anything I'm doing. But anyway, I'm going to pipette some darker color on there as well. And then I will brush or whisk some more color on top of the surface. And I'm applying this randomly on that surface. There you can see the yellow. Atta girl. She forgot about those color contrasts. So have fun applying colors. And then look to my right and you'll see 2 uber tightly spaced Non Pareil combs. So those are with pins, but you always still start first with your Gelget stroke. And I'm doing a vertical on this one. So you saw that I started vertical so that my last pull of a comb through the sides will be vertical. This is live time, folks. Look at how slowly I'm going. I can't emphasize that enough. But after you try it 1 or 2 times, you will remember. Anticipation of this print is thrilling, shall I say, just thrilling. And here it is, here it is. Oh, can't wait to see it. And look at how close those lines are to Okay, how did you do with that pattern? So just remember that it's a 5-step drawing pattern. And here's our vertical Non Pareil. They rinsed up nicely. Here's our horizontal Non Pareil. And then I guess my favorite of this bunch is the mini Non Pareil. Those points are so close together. It really creates a fine design. So drop your comments below and let's start a marbling conversation. Don't forget to share this channel with your friends and marbling family. So until we meet again, this is Pam. Marble on!